Welcome back to News Talk. We want to talk now about a program designed to get young people to consider careers in technology. Joining us now live, John Allman. He's with the Geek Squad. Also with us, Cynthia Washington. She's Assistant Director of Campfire Camps with the Campfire USA Patuxent Area Council. Welcome to both of you. Thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Talk to us about the Summer Academy that you guys are getting ready to launch for this year.
Well, Summer Academy is a program put on through Best Buy and Geek Squad. It seeks to demystify technology for our junior agents, typically kids between the ages of 10 to 18. And we're working this year in the Washington area with the Patuxent Area Council of Campfire USA.
So is that Southern Maryland? Is it Prince George's and Charles?
Primarily we serve Prince George's County, which includes many other middle schools. That's our target as a organization. We try to target the gap of middle school students who really don't have a lot to do after school, because most of after school programs are basically geared toward elementary students and high school students. So what we really try to do is target those middle school students. And this is our first year working with Geek Squad Summer Academy, so this is interesting and we're excited to try something new.
What sort of exposure will young people get that they wouldn't perhaps otherwise receive?
Basically the interworkings of like basic computers and the new technology, the cutting edge, and keeping them basically abreast, because our motto here at Campfire USA is building caring, confident future leaders. And so that's what we want to make sure they have all the skills afforded to them so they can be the best leaders they can be.
Everyone knows that young people take to computers and technology like perhaps no one else. Your approach, though, is to get them beyond surfing, texting, and computer games, what have you, into more how it all works?
Absolutely. There's an aspect of how it works, learning the sort of back end of what they can really do to really fully utilize it and really prepare themselves for a future, because we live in a technological world and it's really a necessary skill. More importantly as well, we also offer safety tips on really the best ways to use it. The internet is not a thing to be feared. It's something that we're going to need, that is going to be a major part of any of these junior agents. So being able to use it safely is a huge skill.
Now, when you talk about junior agent, what are you referring to?
Junior agents is our term for our campers. All of our Geek Squad associates, our agents, and our campers earn the title of junior agent throughout the week.
What are the skills that, again, I mean, it's hard to find a young person who isn't totally, comfortable with it, fluent in it, what have you. What's that skill set, one rung up from basic proficiency and fluency that might set someone up for a career in computers?
I would say basically knowing necessarily the inner workings, because yes, you can learn how to surf in that and do well on research engines and whatnot, but really know the inner workings of the programming. So programming crashes, you're able to know different programming skills to do such things, because that's not really taught in schools. Like they do have programs like keyboarding and typing, but not necessarily learning programming and learning the new next invention in technology. That's what they'll get a chance to afford at the summer camp.
Did you want to pick up on that?
We also offer a really wide variety. There's such a huge breadth that this technology can actually cover. We offer things like the ability of photo editing, video editing. So it's not just taking apart computers, putting them back together. It's things like how to use programs that are similar to Photoshop, how to really be able to fully utilize all of those technology, even things like making their own songs. We use some GarageBand, things like that, and they'll be able to actually have something physically that they made all on their own.
How is the academy set up? What's the day like, the basic structure?
Throughout the day, there's some different classes they go to, but so they'll be able to take apart the computers, go ahead and develop their own videos, things like that. Interspersed, we like to keep things a little light. We have different Wii Sport games and things like that are available to the junior agents, and it really is set up like a summer camp. It's very much a summer camp type environment that is being fostered.
Is there an uncool aspect to this at all? I mean, are kids going to, geek has never been a label that one aspires to have. Is there a kind of reverse aspect to this where geek is chic now? How do young kids approach this?
Well, basically, they really approach it through Campfire. They see that, okay, Campfire is hosting a Geek Squad potential, and we really try to just open up to new things. So that's what basically they see it as something that Campfire is doing with the Geek Squad agent. They don't necessarily see it as, oh, I'm going to be a geek because I'm participating in the program. They say, oh, it's just another thing to do after school, so I don't get in trouble, or, stay out off the streets and come and have something productive to do in the afternoon. So that's basically how they see it. It's not necessarily as a label, per se.
Do junior agents have to be chosen, or can anyone sign up? How does all this work?
Well, basically for the next 3 days, Monday through Wednesday, our registration did close, however, for this camp because we had at least 2 weeks advertisement at Elizabeth Seton High School, and that's sort of the base we're having at. And all the children known through emails and flyers given at Elizabeth Seton, all the local Catholic high schools also as well, and also in Greenbelt where our base is, local children that go to the middle school, Greenbelt Middle School, and some of the children that attend Spring Hill Elementary. So that's how the word was spread. Is
this something where young people who didn't get in this time but might have an interest for next time will be able to take part in the future? Is this, I guess this Summer Academy, we might be talking summer 2011, I guess, by definition, right?
Well, this is actually our 4th year of holding Summer Academy. Our first year in the Washington area, but
really?
Our fourth year overall. This year we're actually holding about 30 different camps all over the U.S., and the idea is to just keep growing it as long as we can get nonprofits like Campfire USA that are able to help us out and get us into the local markets. We have the actual camps are staffed by our Geek Squad agents and our Best Buy employees from the local markets in addition to the nonprofits.
Are you an equal opportunity academy when it comes to PC and Mac?
Oh, absolutely. We have Macs. We actually have a Mac Basic class that's available to learn the basics of how to sort of work on the Mac. In addition to our digital music class is actually offered exclusively on Mac.
And you like the sound of that?
I love the sound of that because my background is aerospace engineer at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. So this is really exciting for me as well. I would plan on participating in some of the classes as well, not only facilitating but also participating.
And what do you hope to do?
What I really hope to do is just learn more about this music idea because I love music and I really want to explore and build my skills. Basically, because I'm not as fluent as I would like to be, so this will be a great opportunity for me as well.
You're both good ambassadors for the Geek Squad Summer Academy. Good luck with the program this year. Hope everyone has fun and learns a lot.
Right.
Cynthia Washington, John Allman, thanks very much for stopping by to talk with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate having you both here. We'll step aside for just a moment. Back with a program note right after this.